So many memorable moments that the name is announced, they're going to see something they've never, ever seen.
What a match. Momentum has shifted back and forth repeatedly between these superstars.
He's pulling out all the stops tonight. The quick reversal there by Sin Cara.
If his back wasn't hurt before, it certainly is now.
And it's going to be hurting for a while.
Oh, and he missed that one. God, that's got to hurt.
Yeah, you're not doing any damage with swings like that, but keep doing it. The breeze may give him a cold. And he gets leveled.
Even years after making his WWE debut, Sin Cara has offered us little in the way of letting us get to know the man behind the mask. He truly is one of the most mysterious superstars in recent history.
Well, what do you expect from a guy whose name is Sin Cara? Literally means without face. He clearly doesn't want us knowing too much about him, including what he looks like.
And Kingston is grounded.
Ooh, that's not where Kofi wants to be right now.
What a huge win.
Let's see what it is. This was a match that was... You want to talk about incredible high-impact sports entertainment? Check out what happened during this.
Here's your winner.
When a man is in the throes of battle against Triple H, they need to remember, and into the cover.
1, 2, 3. What a tremendous victory. I can't believe what we saw in that match.
Here's your winner. When you enter the ring opposite Triple H, you're going up against one of the all-time greats this industry has ever known.
Makes the and the shoulders up.
And the match continues. I love this. Whoa, that was so close to being game over for Triple H.
And he escapes with a kick out.
It takes more than that to keep Triple H down. What a punch! Talk about catching a beating.
Kalisto's plan has got him on a roll here tonight.
You know, Triple H always knows that he's just one pedigree away from victory.
Right.
The move can come at any time and from almost any angle, and it can be over just like that. As we watch Kalisto, let's get your take on him.
A ton of talent, a ton of ability. Certainly someone to keep an eye on.
And that shot was dialed in.
God, there was nothing accurate about that attempted offense.
Oh, you're being too kind. Some people would use other words to describe what we just witnessed.
Unleashing it for the second time now.
Triple H has really gained some ground here with his fantastic offense. Well, Michael, you brought up the pedigree earlier. It's been said one of the keys to a great finishing move is the ability to give it to any opponent. The game has pedigreed them all in all shapes and sizes, from the Big Show to Hornswoggle. You want range? There it is.
Clean, Mike.
Look at this head tackle.
Incredible!
The shoulders are down.
Here's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
And here's just some of the action we saw. Let's take a look at some of the big highlights. And here's some highlights from the matchup.
Here's your winner,
To go up against the Undertaker, a superstar needs to realize that they're rolling the dice with their career. The dead man's the most fierce, pure striker our business has ever known, and is just waiting to make another opponent famous.
Oh, wow.
Quick thinking to avoid that.
I think I saw a tooth fly out. That was a heavy shot.
Makes the cover. What are your thoughts on the Undertaker?
You know, for you, of course, they think of WrestleMania. But I also think of when he debuted at the 1990 Survivor Series as the mystery partner for the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase's team. Man, did that send shockwaves through sports entertainment? And I wasn't even in WWE yet.
For my money, Undertaker is the scariest WWE superstar that has ever lived. And that includes a topless Mae Young.
And Batista heads for the top rope.
Heads up!
Oh, and he eats the canvas. Now that's a takedown. That was impressive, King.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
King, your take on The Undertaker and pay-per-views is a great one that some fans may have forgotten. We don't get to where we are today without that historic debut at the 1990 Survivor Series.
And that's right. And I understand when fans think of Undertaker and pay-per-views that they think of WrestleMania. But thinking back to his WWE debut at the 1990 Survivor Series, that was awesome. And you don't get to the legend today without that historic debut.
Well, that messed him all right.
Hey. Did you look before firing? What an idiot. And Batista has taken control.
And he dodges that one.
Going toe-to-toe here.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, nobody home that time. Wow, cannot believe The
Undertaker got out of that one.
Look at the attack here.
Oh, man. Talk about a direct hit. You know, trying to find an effective approach to use against The Undertaker is a bit like spitting into the wind. I mean, he is that difficult. But if I had to pick a strategy, I guess I'd say that like all big men, it's best to keep him off his feet.
How can you do that?
Well, you go for his legs and work him when he's down.
Attacking from the top. Oh, man, from the hot rib district.
I wouldn't know what that's like.
And I think he's begging him to bring it.
You can see the evil burning in The Undertaker's eyes. It's unbelievable to think that a man of this size can move with such speed and strength.
Undertaker's not playing around. Well, King, the strategy against the dead man you suggested is certainly one an opponent should consider. Try and keep the almost 7-footer off his feet. I think other than that, the suggestion would be to just close your eyes and pray.
Yeah, you're right, Michael. That's about the only thing you can do when you step into the ring against The Undertaker. But I guess the one other thing I'd say is that, well, it's best to keep him off the ropes. Because the last thing you want him to do is go old school on you.
Back where it belongs, inside the ring. Here's the cover.
And the shoulder's up in time.
Well, as long as it's up before that 3 count, that's all that matters. Oh, Undertaker, he can't believe that almost happened. Oh, wait, nice reversal.
You know, when you take direct hits like that, it becomes hard to move. If you can't move, you can't win.
I don't care where we're talking about. WWE fans all over the world know that when Batista appears, someone is going to get hurt. I mean, they are aware that Dave Batista is an animal and that any WWE Championship reign or superstar is not safe as long as he's stalking WWE rings. Are we going to see it? A quick pin. Can he do it?
Maybe. Huge win.
Let's take a look at some of the big highlights. You want to talk about crowd pleasing? One in a million is the only way to describe this match.
Here's your winner, The Undertaker.
It's all over and Undertaker stands victorious.
These guys look like a couple of hosses going at it in there. Great match.
Look at this Dallas crowd shower these competitors with appreciation following an amazing matchup. The Miz has come a long way since being that annoying kid on Tough Enough.
Yeah, you're right. Now he's that annoying guy in the ring.
What a match this is going to be.
I've been looking forward to this one for a long time, Cole.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. What are your thoughts on Chris Jericho?
The Miz is one of the most outspoken WWE superstars this company has ever seen. He's brash, never short on self-adoration, and insists he is the most must-see WWE superstar in history. Oh, how can we forget? He just loves telling people he's awesome.
Definitely looking confident in this one-on-one environment. That's a good sign.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Look at these two giving it their all. There's absolutely no quit in them. Going for the and a kick out.
And that's all that matters. This match continues.
Miz never ceases to amaze me. He may be the greatest man walking the planet today.
Well, I would agree with you, Michael Cole, but then we'd both be wrong.
You know, Cole, it's become common knowledge that when Miz came into WWE, he had a run-in or two with superstars back in the locker room. But if you're going to get anywhere in this business, you have to be brash. You have to be confident. And yes, you have to think you're awesome.
I got to tell you, these guys are in the best shape I've ever seen them in. Heads for the top rope.
He takes to the air.
Wow.
Extra slow getting back to his base here.
You know, The Miz may have started out on a rough road here in WWE, but you have to give him his due. Miz has become a decorated WWE champion. Miz has been a tag team champion, United States champion, Intercontinental champion, and WWE champion. Let's face it, Miz has done it all. Oh, no! Oh.
What's he going to do to follow that up? Hey, the shoulders are...
And he kicks out.
And he lives to fight again. Oh, I was so close to being really happy right there.
We're looking at complete domination here. That wild strike found nothing but empty air that time. Look at it. Oh, look at that. He managed to get a shoulder up.
Well, like they say, Cole, timing is everything. Come on, Miz. Just stay down.
King, you're right. You have to give credit where credit is due. And Miz, he deserves tons of it. Miz has held every championship in WWE's modern era, some of them on multiple occasions. We didn't talk about his Slammy Awards and that Miz is a Money in the Bank winner. The boy's been kicking tail and taking names. Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
God, what a stiff shot. And right on the mark. Oh, they couldn't find a home for that one.
Well, it certainly wasn't due to a lack of trying, Michael. The terrible thing is that the more Miz dominates the match, the bigger his ego gets.
Well, Miz deserves praise for each of his WWE Championship reigns. I'd also like to point out, just for the record, that I was one of the earliest Miz supporters that came on WWE programming and said, yes, Miz is awesome. He must have some trophy case at home.
Yeah, I remember those days. But any way you look at it, Miz is a decorated WWE champion. Whether you agree with what he's done or how he's gotten there, he's been champion nonetheless. Believe me, no one was closer than the King here in dethroning him for one of his championships. But Miz has been a great champion.
Uh-oh, there's the lion salt that's going to end right here.
All right, and boy, what a vicious lion salt.
Unanswered attacks here from Jericho.
There's no escaping this.
There's your winner, ladies and gentlemen.
And here's some highlights from the matchup. That match was incredible. Let's go to the highlights here. Let's take a look back at what exactly happened during this one.